خير.
الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وسيد المرسلين حبيبنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. أما بعد، فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كل نفس ذائقة الموت وإنما توفون أجوركم يوم القيامة. صدق الله مولانا العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم، ونحن على ذلك لمن الشاهدين والشاكرين، والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's peace, mercy and blessings be upon all of you. As you know that today is Laylatul Nisfi min Shahri Sha'ban al-Mu'azzam. Today is the half of the month of Sha'ban Mubarak, and in this month, in this day, in this night, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has given us so many directives concerning this very night. It is a night of blessings, a night full of barakah, and it is the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to go to visit graveyards, to go to Maqbara or Qabristan and make dua in Qabristan. So what I want to mention here is the system we adopt in this night when we go to Qabristan, the culture we follow in most places when we go to Qabristan. If that culture or that system is against the teachings of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no matter how wonderful that culture is looking like, no matter how good that system is, if it is confronting the teachings and the commands of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if they are confronting and they are against the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so we should not adopt and we should not pay any attention to those culture or to that system. So what is the directive of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam regarding going to Qabristan? Qabristan is a graveyard. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says in one hadith that كنت نهيتكم عن زيارة القبور, that before I had prohibited you, I had stopped you from visiting Qabristan. I had prohibited you from going to Qabristan. فزوروها, but now I allow you, so you do pay a visit to Qabristan and you do go to Qabristan. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say that فإنها تذكركم الموت. And this is the point I want to share with everyone. Rasulullah says, I had forbidden and I had prohibited you people from going to Qabristan, but now I'm allowing you to go to Qabristan, because by going to Qabristan, by doing the ziyarah of dead people in Qabristan, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says this ziyarah tudhakkirukum al-maut, it will remind about the death, that today you are visiting these people who are buried here, tomorrow I'll be buried here and someone else will come to visit me also. So the main purpose of going to Qabristan is not what we go mostly and what we see happening in the Qabristan, to open a market in the Qabristan, to organize food stuff and playing stuff and enjoyment around in the neighborhood of Qabristan. Qabristan is a place to go just to make dua. After making dua, as long as you are making dua, you can stand as long as you want. You can continue making dua for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours, no problem. But once you finish your dua, so don't waste your time in Qabristan as most of us we do. Go back home and spend the rest of your night, because this is a very fantastic night. Spend the rest of your night in worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in doing anything, any ibadah that would please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But what we are doing today in many places, which we have seen and we know, that going to Qabristan and make a sort of gathering, sort of camping, or sort of unnecessary activities that they should not be done in Qabristan. We should stop this. If we don't follow the Sunnah way of visiting Qabristan, if we do it in our own way, instead of getting benefit of our ziyarah, we are losing, and we will be in loss, because we are doing things in our own way and not in the way that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has taught us. So even me today, I'm going with some of my students here. We're going to Qabristan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our du'as for them, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also make us, inshallah, be remembered when we will be not be alive in this dunya by du'as and by good words and by good talks, inshallah. So let us visit Qabristan. Let us go to think about our life standing beside the Qabristan, and analyze our life and see our activities, that today what are we doing, and when we go to Qabristan, what are we going to present there? What we are doing today, is it qualified to be presented in the Qabr? The attitudes we have, the behaviors we have should be looked in again, so that when we go to Qabristan, we have a good zad, a good equipment to make us survive peacefully in Qabristan, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Now we are just reaching the Qabristan of which place? Bendidan, Kasi, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sunnah is very important when you do ziyarah in Qabristan. Assalamu alaikum.